Color bubble up, color bubble up, up. Color bubble up, color bubble up, up. Color bubble up, color bubble up, up. Color bubble, color bubble, color bubble up.
What's up, beautiful people? Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my channel, Shima XL. I know that you clicked on this video based off the thumbnail that I posted. If you want to see how I made that delicious dish, keep on watching this video. I will be stewing some beef chuck. So yeah, it's just cut up little pieces of beef, and I stewed it with some vegetables and I baked some asparagus and served it with some rice that I already had. So yeah, keep on watching. Alrighty, so here I am just panning over all the ingredients that I used. I will be cooking the asparagus using some frozen bell peppers that I cut up previously, some yellow onion, the beef steak that I'll be using, as well as some mung beans that you saw previously. Here I'm just heating up a little bit of oil in my pan or pot. Here I chopped up the yellow onion and put it into the pan, and I just let the oil heat back up from me adding that onion in there. Now I'm adding that garlic that I chopped up. I didn't mention this before, but that was garlic that I had, and I am going to stir that around so that the flavors can just get going and working, and all the onions and stuff can get coated with the oil inside of the pot. Here I will be starting to add I'll be adding the meat soon, but I just want the onions and the garlic to go ahead and start to caramelize. So we'll just wait on that to start. Here are the frozen bell peppers. I have green peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers, red peppers, some bok choy, and some green scallions in that bag. So that is what you will be seeing. That is what you will see me adding right now. Again, as I'm putting this stuff in the pot, I want the heat to catch back up to all the cold ingredients going into the oil. Being that I don't have this on a very high temperature, I'm just giving it some time to rest and heat back up again. Just go ahead and stir all those veggies in so that they can all be coated in the oil so that they can start to saute. Keeping up the good work. Alrighty, so it looks as if our onions and things are starting to caramelize very well. I'm gonna start to redistribute it all around the pot and go ahead and add that meat inside of it. I've already washed it and cleaned it, hence the reason why it's on the cutting board and not in the package still. I cleaned the meat. And now I'm just going to go ahead and add it in. This is like heaven on earth. If you guys could smell all those peppers going in that pot, you would just be like, oh my gosh. Sorry if my voice is kind of raspy. It's been a long day. I was at school with the kids, and yeah, this is all of my voice that I have left, so bear with me. That is a beautiful shot. All right, so now I'm adding my seasoning, starting off with some adobo. I don't know how much I put in there. I just made sure I coated all the meat evenly with it. And here's some of the nature seasoning. This is like my salt and pepper blend. Instead of adding salt and pepper, this is what I'll be putting. Next, I will be adding my lemon pepper, which is my favorite seasoning. For those of you who do not know, I like to put lemon pepper on everything. so I'm a little heavy-handed with the lemon pepper. Keep going, girl. Keep going. And I'm gonna be adding some turmeric. I actually bought these little seasonings from Lucky's supermarket. So yeah, they have this turmeric that you can go and pour how much you want into a bag or container, and I just had this laying around in the house. You've probably seen me use this in my tofu videos, as well as this smoked paprika, also known as the Spanish paprika. I know you can't really see it. My handwriting is atrocious, so bear with me, okay? All right. So I'm adding that in there, and I really love the smoked flavor that this gave the meat. I wish I would have added a little more, but this was it. It was perfect the way that it was, but the smoked flavor was very, very tasty. We have some ground cumin. Just knocking that on the counter and breaking it up, because I don't know why they make the hole so small, but you have to like really shake it to get that cumin and come out of there. And this next bag is kind of hard to read, but what this is some dried thyme. It's the Guyana dried thyme. See, my camera is not focusing very well, but yeah, you get the picture. And I got this big old bag of dried thyme for only $1.17 from a Caribbean supermarket down in Orlando. For those of you who know, I am in Gainesville, so I do like to get a lot of my herbs and spices when I go back to Orlando. They have Caribbean markets there, of course. You guys, if you think that the smoke going on in this video is something serious, you should smell the flavors. Okay, so this is some seasoning, some soy sauce seasoning. This particular brand is just something that was introduced to me. I had some roommates that were of Asian descent, and they put me up on this soy sauce. And when I tell you, it just gives your food a specific flavor. Honey, I am glad that they told me about this soy sauce, because it really does. I don't know what it adds, but try it out and you'll know exactly what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and mix this all together, get those flavors. Oh, Jesus. Just get everything like worked in, the seasoning. I feel like the flavor would have been, even more rich if I had time to marinate this. But you guys, I'm telling you, like, adding that soy sauce made that seasoning stick to that meat, so it didn't taste as if it didn't have time to marinate in the first place. But here we go, just redistributing all of that stuff in the pot, making sure it's on the fire and not just sitting on the side of the pot. Alright, you guys, so now you see that I have my stewed steak going. There's a whole bunch of spices and herbs and peppers and onions and all that kind of good stuff in here. Just gonna give it a quick stir just to make sure that all the seasoning evenly coats the meat. I want it to darken a little bit before I put the top on, which it's already starting to do beautifully. And then I'm gonna turn the fire down from it's on like 7. I'm gonna cut it down to 4. And then I'm gonna just let it simmer on low, and I'm gonna put the top on. In about maybe about 10 minutes, I'll add some water in there and just let it do what it do. So yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And I just have some leftover rice that I cooked from some salmon that I cooked the other day. I had some rice and peas, like some cook-up rice kind of, but without the meat, just the rice and peas. And I'm gonna eat that with this. And then I'm also gonna throw some of these in the oven. So I'm just gonna lightly coat them with oil, salt and pepper, maybe some lemon pepper, because I really like lemon pepper. And I'll throw it in the oven, and I will show you guys what it looks like. Alrighty, you guys, so I'm here and I'm about to add some water to this. So I'm gonna add about like maybe 8 ounces of water to this. And these are the seasoned, dang, what do you call these things? I have a loss for words right now, but yep, can't think of what they're called. But what I did to season them, I put a little olive oil on them, mixed olive oil up so it coated each one. Then I added some lemon pepper, some pink Himalayan sea salt, and some smoked paprika. So that's what that is. And once they steam for a little bit in the oven, I will take them out and mix them around so that they can get the seasoning evenly distributed. But I'm gonna cook them al dente because I don't want them to be mushy. I want them to still have a little crunch to it. So yep, back to the stew. I'm gonna add the water in it, and then I'm gonna add a lid and let it do its magic. I'm gonna watch some Dexter and call it a day. I'll show you what the finished product looks like. Oh yeah, before I go, when it's almost finished, I will be adding these mung bean sprouts. Oh my God, I really love these things when it's in sushi and in salad. So once this gets cooking and almost finished, I will add those in there as well. And like I told you before, I will be serving this with some rice that I cooked before. Alrighty, you guys, this is a finished look at the meal. I added the mung beans to this stew. I have some asparagus here. There's the name asparagus. And some seasoned rice and peas. Alright, you guys, so that is it for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. And I'm about to go chow down, so have a good night or morning, whichever one it is. Bye. Somebody's calling me, so deuces.